Yeah, I'm glad you responded with the lean startup, or at least the pursuit of the business model or business plan, because that establishes some of the questions we have on how do you engage with your customers, and what's the distribution channel that you have with your customers. If you're selling a commodity or a physical item, how do your customers access that item? So do they come to the shop, or do they order, or do they go to your website, your social media channels? That relationship that you have with the customer based on how do they find you, then determines the different options you will have. If you rely on social media, social media is a great starting point, but you want to then be independent with your own website at some point. But it's hard to then start with your own website in the very beginning because nobody knows you enough to go to your website. You'll spend money, 2,000, 5,000 making a website where no one will go to. That money then goes to waste. But if you build your traction on social media first, and then once you've hit like a certain point, like 10,000 followers or 2,000 followers, you can then say, find me on my new website, and then you have a designer develop it for you, and then you become independent of the social media. But it becomes like a complementary channel for your customers to access you. Then you can engage them from that point. But I figured WhatsApp has become a very important tool that people are using to engage their customers. Have your customers give you their contacts and tell them, I'm using your contact to improve my relationship with you, including asking you information or questions. I'll send you polls from time to time. Put your customers in like a little group or a community and respect and create a policy of how you're going to talk to them. You don't want to just spam them with things every day, but they must know that you'll be engaging me as a designer from time to time and you'll be asking me questions. But here's why I'll be giving you my attention. You have to incentivize the customer to give you their attention. If they're going to be getting feedback from you every now and then, but it's all about saying it, then you have to know what are they actually here for. So the customer relationship becomes critical because as a business, we tend to think customers owe us their attention. They don't. We actually have to reverse that and earn their trust and their attention by being mindful of what we are sending them. So designers as well, if your designs are compelling, you can send 2 different designs and ask people to choose one of the 2. And then that becomes your feedback channel. But bring them closer to you as possible and create a brand for it so that they know who they're talking to. And these are things, by the way, as being in the IAE network, I'm learning these things from different experiences, different entrepreneurs as well, different designers, artists, creatives, tech, website developers. That's how we get to then figure out the best way that data can be applied to each of our different stories. Within our code, so it's hard to say one thing is for everyone. But these use cases can then be used to improve these different scenarios.